Hello and good morning, welcome to another video from TW White & Sons Mazda. Okay, got a really special car to share today. This is a 2020 on a 20 plate Mazda 3. It's in the SE-L Lux specification, has the higher output 180 PS SKYACTIV-X engine, and is in the saloon body style. Now, we get very few Mazda 3s in part exchange, to be honest, for reasons I can't understand. We don't sell loads of them from new, and particularly that in a saloon body shape. And really nice to be able to have one to offer for sale. It's a stunning looking car. This shape's been around since about 2019. And when Mazda 3 was sort of revised to this shape and specification, it won tons of awards. If you look back through everything into 2019, it was various design awards and style awards and how it drives and all that sort of thing. Yeah, really lovely car, and just something of an underrated Mazda, to be honest. We took this car in part exchange from probably one of the most loyal customers to our group I've ever encountered. The customer in question has had something in the region of 7 or 8 cars in the last 14 years. Traditionally, every 2 years she'd look to change. Stayed a little bit longer with this one purely because of the waiting times involved with a new one. And given that this is only done less than 14,000 miles, this is an incredible alternative to a new one, to be honest. And customer fancied a colour change and always likes to keep up with the sort of most up-to-date models and have a new car every 2 years. So delighted to have this car for sale. The car has a full and complete documented Mazda service history. It was supplied by us from new, so we know the car very well. Conditions absolutely unbelievable. It's the same every time we take a car in from this customer, to be honest. I've seen the last 3, I think, since I've been at this dealership, and every time a car arrives to us looking absolutely stunning, and this is no different. The 2-litre engine, like I say, 180 PS. It's got plenty of guts. These have got one of the best 6-speed manual gearboxes you'll ever use in a car. And I'll talk about why that is when we get in. Just wanted to be able to show you the exterior because it is a stunning looking car. With the SKYACTIV-X higher output engine, you'll notice you get these dual exit exhausts, which look very smart. And just underneath the Mazda badge there's a little touch button. You can almost not feel it, just a little rubber button there which lets you in. You've got so much usable space. It's an absolutely huge boot. These sort of sections here behind the wheel arches, extra width, designed specifically for golf clubs, but it's a huge amount of space. You know, these little release levers to fold down the back seats as well. So conventionally this is a 4-door car rather than a 5-door because the rear window is fixed. Yeah, rear parking sensors on this car, reversing camera. Now this is SE-L Lux is sort of the specification up from the base model, but you wouldn't know it because the spec of these cars is incredible. There's no such thing as a bad spec Mazda 3. And these very nice sort of lightened grey alloy wheels, and the car's got all matching Yokohama tyres on it, which is what these come with from factory. Really lovely dark cloth interior, all in lovely condition and all very well looked after, as you can see. You have keyless entry, going to the button on the door there, and same in the front. Seats in wonderful order, as you'd expect for the age and the mileage of the car, but the condition really is lovely. You have all electric windows, power mirrors, as you'd expect. Jump in the car, you have a digital dashboard. You can see the first part of that here. So the centre display for your speedometer is all digital. It's a push button start car, so you just have to dip the clutch pedal, press this button once. Comes up with that little logo there that says Mazda 3, which is really nice. And then that whole centre display, including your speedometer, your fuel gauge and your miles per gallon, is all digital. You're actually able to convert that into kilometres if you want to at the press of a button. So if you take the car across to the continent, it's an absolute game changer feature. You're not mucking around trying to convert your speed or anything like that. You can just swap it over to kilometres. The car's got a number of features on it. I'll try and cover as many as I can. You'll notice here in the top corner, you've got that little 30-mile-an-hour logo and a little red line on where the 30 would be on the dashboard. Now that car has traffic sign recognition, which actually is looking for a road sign. And as you go past a sign that says 40 miles an hour, that will appear here. And the little red line moves over to the 40 section there, and it drags a red line behind it when you go over that speed. So really nice touch, and a really sort of foolproof system. It is actually done off a camera on the front of the car rather than sat nav data. You've got this multimedia system in the centre here, and this is the this was the first attempt at these newer style screens back in 2019 when this car was released, and it's a really nice upgrade on the previous units that we had. You'll notice if you go into entertainment, you've got FM, AM, DAB, Bluetooth audio, USB connectivity, everything that you can really expect of a modern car. Hands-free telephone, and that does audio streaming too. Factory integrated navigation, so this isn't dependent on a smartphone enabled navigation system. You do have the option in this car for Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, so you just have to plug your device into a USB and you're able to use a whole host of apps from your smartphone fully integrated through this multimedia screen. That includes things like Waze, WhatsApp, Spotify, Amazon Music, whatever it might be, all controlled by Siri and all very easy to use. Sorry about the sun glare. Got a climate control air conditioning system here. That includes heated front seats and dual zone. Still have single shot CD and USB connector there that I mentioned for Apple CarPlay. You've very nice 6-speed manual transmission. Now, if you're any sort of stranger to Mazda, Mazda are very good at building a manual transmission, and in this particular car it has a very clever rev matching facility on it. So as you shift from, say, second to third gear, as you come out of second, it will actually drop the revs to where it needs to be for your next gear, for third, hold them where it should be, so that when you go into third, it makes for absolutely seamless changes. The car just glides along. It feels really good. You've got to have a driver one to be able to appreciate how good it is. You have electronic handbrake. You just have to have your foot on the brake, press it down to take it off, lift it back up to put it on. Really is that simple. And all your controls for your stereo here in terms of volume and multimedia. You have adaptive cruise control on this car, so like a laser guided system, automatic lights, automatic wipers, and you might even notice just in the hedgerow there, you've got your colour projected head-up display showing the speed you're doing and the speed limit of the area you're in. All standard features on this car. It is that well equipped from the off. Turn the car off. I'm really sorry about the wind noise if you can't hear me very well. But car will be supplied with a 12-month Mazda warranty. It's actually got a little bit of manufacturer's warranty left to go, but we supply it to the new owner with at least 12 months of Mazda warranty and roadside assistance. We are a Mazda main dealer, excuse me, but we accept part exchanges from all manufacturers, all makes, models, mileages, ages, absolutely everything considered. We're very competitive buyers of used cars, so if you are contemplating selling your existing car, do give us a try. And we can offer nationwide delivery, so if you're not local to us, and we can bring the car to you, and of all the cars on our forecourt, I could be pretty confident that you'd be very happy with this one arriving to you. And the condition's absolutely wonderful, and it really has been looked after very well indeed. If you have any questions, then please feel free to pick up the phone to us, and we'll do our very best to help you. Thank you very much for watching. I hopefully speak to you soon. Cheers then, bye.